Hello, welcome to another episode of Charlie Brown's Studios, Charlie Brown's Flatland Studios. Right now Charlie Brown is on a victuals break. He's munching away on some foods, so he's kind of giving me the use of the studio to myself until he's done with his victuals, then I'm sure he'll be back. What we're looking at here now is my new shoulder rig, okay, on a tripod, okay. So I was getting questions about how a tripod would work with my new rig, okay, and what you see here is just the ball head of a tripod, and this is just the basic, let's see, this is just the basic tripod itself, and you can see you can use my shoulder rig with just a tripod or with a ball head or whatever rig you have. This ball head happens to be quick release, okay, and for those of you who are not familiar with that, okay, quick release works something like that, whereas you can just flip it off. So yeah, we're kind of talking about quick releases here, and we'll get a little bit more into that when we get into the camera side, because I've got a quick release here on the camera plate too. Okay, but a quick release, set it, and it snaps on. I don't know if you heard the snap or saw it. Okay, we can lock up the pan head, and you can see now I've got the pan head on the tripod, okay. Of course, we don't need a very high tripod right now because even this is not fitting into the full camera frame. But if I loosen the ball head, you can see how the tripod could rotate around, or if you think about it, the camera could rotate around. You tighten it up and it locks it into place. This is my new shoulder camera rig on a tripod. So yes, it will work. And for somebody who asks questions, can this tripod be mounted elsewhere on the rig? Absolutely. Okay, I can pretty much put it wherever I want. If I wanted it directly under the camera, I could put a mount for it here directly under the camera, or wherever I'm comfortable today with the tripod being mounted. That's the thing about this SmallRig setup, is it's adjustable. Okay, and it's adjustable on the moment. I mean, if you want to change things, basically within 5 minutes you could have a new setup or a new rig. Well, we saw the quick release work on the tripod. The camera also can have a quick release. There would be a plate like this one, okay, on the bottom of the camera, and it would slide into this mount here, and you would secure it into place and you can open it up. Okay, before we go there, let me show you the same plate working on the tripod, or we'll show you how this plate works on the bottom of the camera. This is a quick release plate on the bottom of a camera, and you can see there's the plate there. And to give you a good idea how this works, the plate would slide on and you would secure it. Okay, so you can see the plate. You would loosen it, and you could slide it off wherever it is. Okay, it could be on my shoulder mount, it could be on a tripod. Okay, but this, if you can see it, is the quick release plate. It's a Manfrotto style. Okay, on the bottom of my Sony camera. Here is one of my Manfrotto tripods. I have many, of course. I have as many tripods as I have cameras, and then some probably. But you can see here's the shoe that accepts the quick release plate, which is on the bottom of the camera. So you would take the camera, slide it in. I'm not sure if you heard that click. Secure it, and now the camera is mounted on the tripod. Okay, I know, quick release 101 here for basics, but still I'm getting questions from some of my viewers out there about these quick release plates and how they work. Now here comes the quick release plate trick. Okay, I've got my camera on my tripod and I come up with a different shot or whatever in the field. I can slide my camera off the tripod and I can slide it on. Just taking a step back here for a second. If you can see, these small holes here are for little tiny screws that can act as stops when sliding on your quick release plate. So you have to adjust those stops if you want them on your plate or not to work with the style of the bottom of the plate. And I had to take those screws off for the moment. And you can see the camera now slides on. Camera's now on my rig, and you come around to this side. Okay, you can see there's a little release here that will release the camera, and it's off. There, it snapped back on. So we've got the camera on, quick release, snaps, opens up, and the camera's off. Just a quick release plate recap with tripods. You could open the release up, hit the snap, slide it off my rig, and I could slide it on my Manfrotto tripod, and I'm ready to rock with the tripod. It's that fast and that simple. Of course, it may be just more simpler to have multiple cameras, one here, which I can do, but that's not the subject of today's conversation. The subject today is quick release plates. Charlie Brown has finished his lunch and he's decided to join us, huh? Say hi to our audience here, dude. There you go. Look up here. You know, sometimes Charlie's just not very cooperative. Yeah. What do you think, dude? So it's Charlie's studio. It's Charlie Brown's Flatland studio. And he's on the hunt right now. For what? I don't know. What do you think, dude? Yeah. He seems to be content now. He was trying to tell me the camera was just a little too close. Charlie says I should give you another look at this. This is the SmallRig quick release plate, and it has a lever on the side here. You pop out, and then there's a button you push that pops it farther out. It comes off. So if you can see this without the camera on, you can see how this clamp moves in. This clamp on this side is basically a size adjust for your plate. Okay, this clamp snaps out like that. Okay, to release your plate. Snaps in to grab the plate. Action 1, press the button. You can see without my finger in the way. Action 2 opens the plate here. So that closes it. You open it up. You can get at the button, push the button, and this moves out to release your plate. That's how it works.